The Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has issued a 4-week ultimatum to the federal government to end the lingering crisis in the nation's universities and other tertiary institutions. The decision follows a high-level meeting between the NLC and leaders of key academic and non-academic unions in the higher education sector. Held on Monday at the Labour House in Abuja, the meeting, chaired by NLC President Joe Ajaero, brought together representatives of the Academic Staff Union of University (ASU), the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities (SANU), and the College of Education Academic Staff Union (COI-ASU). The Academic Staff Union of Polytechnic (ASUP) and the Senior Staff Association of the Nigerian Polytechnic (SANEP). Among others, the labor leaders meet to find a lasting solution to the incessant instability plaguing the academic calendar of the Nigerian universities, which is being disrupted by yet another nationwide strike declared by ASU on Sunday. The union's action followed the expiration of the 14-day ultimatum issued to the government on September 28 over unresolved issues relating to staff welfare, unpaid arrears, and full implementation of the 2009 ASU-FG agreement. ASU President Professor Chris Puyawa had earlier announced that the strike became inevitable after several failed negotiations with the government. The union is demanding the release of 3.5 months of withheld salaries, payment of outstanding promotion arrears, release of cooperatives, and union deduction. The sustainable funding for public universities, while the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Lausa, recently claimed that discussions with university union have reached an advanced stage, citing a 50 billion naira release for academic allowances and 150 billion naira budgeted for needs assessment in 2025. ASU dismissed the gesture as inadequate. Speaking after Monday's meeting, NLC President Joe Ajaero declared the Congress full support for ASU and other tertiary education unions, warning that failure to meet the 4-week deadline would trigger a nationwide industrial action involving all sectors. We have decided to give the federal government 4 weeks to conclude all negotiations in the sector, Ajaero said. They have started talks with ASU, but the problems go beyond ASU alone. If after 4 weeks this negotiation is not concluded, the organs of NEC will meet and take a nationwide action. All workers and unions in the country will be involved so that we can finally get to the root of the crisis. He urged the government to respect collectives' bargaining agreement and uphold the rights of workers, warning that continued neglect of the education sector would have long-term consequences for national development. The ultimatum marks the latest escalation in the standoff between the federal government and academic unions, raising fear of another prolonged shutdown of the tertiary institution if urgent action is not taken. Thanks for stopping by.